Well, this is weird. It's the 2nd of January and welcome to Solo Adventures. For the first video, I am taking you on my favourite sunrise point in the whole of Greater Manchester. I go on hikes all the time. In fact, let's go back a bit. I go on solo adventures all the time. I needed a new hobby, so I was like, what can I do? And I've got all this cool camera gear around me. I never do anything with it, so I was like, screw it, let's just make a new channel. So I just want to go out and just show you the adventures that I go on. It's more for me to look back on really and to show my kids one day and to show my friends and my girlfriend what I get up to in the day, because they're out, they're working, they're doing their own thing. I'm just out doing my own adventures. So at least I can show them I'm actually out doing the cool stuff I say I am and not just sat at home playing Xbox. We're following this trail up into the spooky woods. A few weeks ago I did this at 10 p.m. at night, so it was absolutely pitch black. And if you're wondering why, I didn't actually have a reason. I just wanted to do something that would scare me a bit. And boy, did it scare me. But this view already looks amazing. Look how stunning that is. You can see a bit of pink and like yellow coming over there. And the sunrise up here is going to look absolutely beautiful. Now you want to take this path up here, because I am a bloke who loves a challenge, and I always think if you just get the hard stuff out the way first, the end result is always worth it. So do the tough path at the start, but it's worth it when you get to the top, I promise. Follow the grey brick road, and you cross off here, joking, carry on. We've got a while to go yet. As you can see, I'm in the shorts, always in the shorts, never anything different. I just get too hot otherwise. And like, this is already looking stunning. Look at that, the sky's like pink up there, obviously blue. Oh. As you can see, this is when the hike gets interesting, because you come up against these old, like, I don't know what to call it other than ruins. I did this hike at like 10 p.m. a few weeks ago, and I will admit, seeing all this at night was absolutely terrifying, especially because at the time, I only had one tiny little torch. Like, this just is the place in the horror film where I'd look back at the footage and I'd be like, oh my God, there's someone right there. And then you get to the top and here's the best view of Greater Manchester. Just kidding, that's not it really. I'll take you to the very top. But that is a nice viewpoint. Oh wow, look at that. I know I'm technically an adult, but I just can't resist not breaking the ice. Ready? Leaves be free. I've always said if I actually had a big group of friends, this pitch of grass up on a massive hill, mint football game would happen right here. And if I had even more friends, all the support could come and sit here and watch, sell some burgers, play footy. What more do you want? Huge open landscape, absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. I sometimes reflect on my life and I'm like a guy whose whole personality used to be just getting fucked up and just partying, going crazy. And now I'm up at a hill calling the sky lovely. Isn't it funny where life takes you? And you're like, I never would have seen that coming. It's amazing. And I want to stop and show you it, but I promise when I get to the actual viewpoint, it'll be way more worth it. Then you want to follow this trail along. Well, not the notification I needed. My mic is on 10% battery. Cheers, Jacob. Nice one. Thanks for charging it. We're so close to the top. I just love that there's a community of people like myself before anyone comes for me. I am this person who is like, yeah, the sun rising, freezing cold mornings, fucking mint that. That is 100% me. Like, I can't think of anything better to do on most days. Like, as soon as I get up and hike, I'm like, oh my God, it just sets my day up so much better. Whereas if I just sit home, go downstairs, procrastinate until finally going to the gym, especially on weekends, it's like, I've just set myself up for a bit of a shit day. Whereas this, up at 6 a.m, it's just perfect. This last bit is like super rocky, but it's so nice, it's so worth it. The best part about this hike, and take this with a grain of salt, but it is relatively easy. And by that I mean it's short, like it's not like a 5-hour hike up Snowdon to get an amazing view, like, but you can do the whole trail in like an hour and a half, probably less than that, which just makes it so good. And here we are. So I am buzzing. I thought I missed it, but look. The sun is rising. Isn't that stunning? If you're new to hiking, it's relatively easy. It's just hard at the start, but then it's so worth it once you get to this bit, and you can be back at your car in like 30 minutes, less than that. It is just stunning. I told you this is the coolest view. I wasn't lying. It is so good. Now, one last thing I want to do is I want to fly the drone, but there's loads of doggies up there and I don't want to upset them. So I'm going to walk over there a bit. So you put this on and then you can see wherever the drone's looking. It's actually really cool. Anyway, if you want to come check this place out, head to Rivington Hall Barn and follow the route that I did, or download All Trails, that's what I do, and then All Trails has loads of different apps. Sorry, All Trails has loads of different routes which you can follow to take you on the best views all across the world, not just Manchester. So yeah, if anyone's actually watching this, subscribe. See you in the next one.